We're gonna have a good day. It's your breakfast show, guys, and you know it's Tuesday to Pursue Success Day here on the show, and we have Will I Am here in the studios. My guy, how we doing, Warrior?
We're still good, doing good, Robert.
You're so cool, you know. You're cool. You're so cool. I like it. It's just cool. It's just easy going, you know. And we got joining us today our guest, our special guest, the one and only OG, Grace, in the house. Good morning, Grace.
Good morning.
All right, now everyone's enjoying your journey this morning. We have Mercy over in Cardiff saying, I'm enjoying this very much. Such a cool mum, especially from an African background. I love the balance.
Thank you.
So that was from, and she's from Nigeria, so she knows what she's talking about, right? It's different. It could be different, brother. It could have been very different. It could have been very different. Jeanette from Nottingham says, by God's grace, come back. Become a regular breakfast show friend.
Thank
you see, they're hollering for you now. They just want to run things here. You see the situation, but it was really, really powerful. All right, but I just want to, because OG was speaking to me just now. She's bullet pointing some very key points. And just for you to understand that things are not always going to be a bed of roses, right? So between everything that she was saying, you had a situation that you said your parents, when they found out that you was having a baby, they were like, disown. It's not happening.
Yep.
Then from then, what did they do?
I was told that I wasn't part of the family. You know, I had to leave. My dad said if I dies and I come to this funeral, he's going to rise from the dead and strike me down.
They know all the words to say, man. Wow, they know the words.
And then I left and I went to where I was living then, because I was renting a room somewhere because I needed to be near the hospital so I can do my rounds at the hospital and then still go to school. I got there, I was crying, and the girl that owns the house said to me, oh, what's going on? I went to the dining area, we sat there, I poured my heart to her. When I finished, she said, oh, sorry, but you know you have to move out. And I said, why? She said, because when I signed the room to you, there's no baby involved in it. So now I'm stuck, and that's why I had to go to the council. Sat there the whole day waiting till night before they finally said to me, okay, we'll give you a bed and breakfast, but you must go there tonight. And I didn't know the area I was going to in Kenton. So I had to take a cab, got there, signed all the paperwork. I didn't have any clothes with me. So I said, oh, no, I have to go back, pack my things and bring it back. So, but I didn't want to pay so much money on cab again. So I just said, okay, where's the train station? They told me, walk across the road and this train station is there. I went in there, was trying to buy a ticket. A group of young boys coming up the train station now attacked me right there while I was buying the ticket. And the guy just let it happen.
Someone was watching and they let it happen. You banged your head
on the ground.
And that's what caused you to lose your memory.
I also had a fracture of my tibia.
Wow.
And so when they went, I said to the guy, why didn't you help me? He said, oh, I thought you knew them. And I said, even if I know them, they're attacking me, you should have helped. And then he called the police. And I said, could you call the hospital? He said, no. Could you get an ambulance now? I said, I'm pregnant. I'm 2 months pregnant. You need to call ambulance. So he finally now called them. The police didn't get there. The ambulance came, checked me out, took me to the hospital. Now, because I was pregnant, the hospital won't do anything because they can't x-ray, but they knew that there was a fracture. So they said to me, we can't do anything until your baby's born because we don't want to harm the baby. So I've now had to deal with the pain of the fracture. And then when I got discharged, when I found that I had lost my memory, I didn't even know what 1 + 1 was.
Wow.
You know, I kept wondering, how am I going to continue with school? Because it's Christmas and school starts back in January. I didn't know how I was going to cope with that. And also, I was having problem with light. I had to stay in the dark. Every time the light came in, it was messing with my head because of he said my brain had been shaking in my skull.
Wow.
And I lived near a train station. Every time the train went past, I was in agony.
So, and then after that, your mum became unwell?
Yeah, after I had him.
Oh, wow.
After I had him in July, 2 weeks later, she became unwell.
Wow. So there's all of that. But at the same time, you had to keep moving.
I had to keep moving.
Then he was born. You tried to get them into publishing, right? And you set up the company, right? And so now we have this company. And you healed, you recovered?
No, because I didn't have any time to recover. Every time from when I was little, I've never had time to recover. I had to, from nursery school, my survival mode was switched on. And it's not meant to be switched on permanently. It's supposed to switch on in order to protect you, then go back.
Yeah.
But it never, because I was constantly, it's either I was being abused, molested. Every primary, nursery, secondary school was an
Something was
abuse.
happening.
It was an abuse.
Yeah.
I was going through something and I didn't have anybody to talk to.
But in terms of your health from the injuries, do you recover? You recovered out of it?
Yeah, the tibia healed. It was just last year that I found out that the brain one had healed, because I constantly have a memory problem. He knows that. I constantly, every time, keep going to different hospitals trying to figure out why can't I remember stuff. And with all this memory stuff, I was still writing, trying to write
That's
the book.
right.
You know, and it was beginning of last year, I decided, you know what, I've had enough. Talking to therapists, they're not helping me, it's making things worse. And with everything going on, I was just shutting it down and focusing on, I have kids, I need to make sure they're okay. You know, you have this one who just graduated, his brother just entered university, you know. So my focus was my kids. And I tell them every time, they are the ones that saved my life. Because I'm very sure if I didn't have them, I would have offed myself. I would have just said there's no reason to live. So at the time when I was at my deepest, lowest, God sent me him. You know, and then to make sure that I'm focused on this one and that I'm not focusing on myself, he sent me the second child. You know, 4 years apart, but they're so close. They're amazingly close. But because I was focusing on them, I didn't focus on any of the things that was going on. I just kept pushing through for my kids.
Yeah.
And I kept saying, I want to leave this world, and who's going to look after them? What if they go through the things that I went through? And that was my drive.
We need to have a why, isn't it? We need to have a why. We need to have a goal. Even during the tough time, it keeps pulling us forward. You know, and this is really, really important, guys. You know, are we living without a why? Because obviously you had a lot of drama happening. All right, and that's some deep, intense stuff. But maybe right now the person's like listening, we're in a time of peace. We're in a time of peace, and we need to create a why, because we have ambition, we have things that we want to do, and we're in a time of peace where things ain't, because trust me, when our back's against the wall, we can come up with some tricks. We can come up with some stunts, some Superman, Superwoman powers when our back's up against the wall. Like, what was the word you use? In survival mode, right? We bring out the best of ourselves. But then guess what? When the time of peace comes, sometimes we need to create a goal. We need to create something to happen. And so you was in the lockdown period, right?
Yeah.
And then what took place there?
During the lockdown, that was when I just thought things that couldn't get any worse. It just get even worse. But by the time I had a major surgery, and I was extremely ill from it.
Wow.
And I wasn't getting any help anywhere, not from the GP, not from, they keep telling me, GP will say call 111, 111 say call ambulance, say call the hospital.
That.
And I was not getting it. I had 8 inches of stitch on my body, and I was ill. Like proper ill. Then I lost my home because I had infection all over my house. So I had to then move in to stay with somebody where I was there for 1 month, and I knew I wasn't meant to be there. I wasn't allowed to be there. I was made to know that you're not welcome.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes.
And I was super ill, trying to get my house done and so on. I went into deep depression, anxiety. That's where I developed this word, waffle pad. Everything in that waffle pad: worrying, anger, frustration, fear, lethargy, exhaustion, panic, anxiety, every depression. I went through every one of them, and that was in 2021. By the time I moved into my house, I got attacked in my house.
What?
So by the time end of that 20, I just said no, things are going to be different.
Yeah.
And I'm the one I'm not going to depend on anyone because everyone I've depended on, they're all letting me down.
Yeah.
It's now had to be. I have to be my own hero.
You have to take things into your own hands.
So that was when. And I said I'm changing things.
And learning kung fu, and she learned kung fu. she learned martial arts.
I was at the point in my life where I didn't want to go outside. Unless I was going to do grocery, I wouldn't come out. Yeah. I was scared of being outside. I was scared of being on the bus. And I just said, no, I'm changing my life. I'm changing everything. I'm taking back my power now. And so I had said that question of what, how, now? What do I want to do? What is most important to me? What is my highest value and priorities? I write them down. And as I'm writing them down, I'm developing little workbooks that I'm using to help myself. And as I'm walking through my mental health, I started writing down little things and I'll put them in my notes. And then by the time his brother, and I'm trying to prepare his brother to get into university, to start university, we're going to school tours and whatever, interviews and so on. So when his brother now went into university in September, I just said, okay, fine, it's time now. He's finished university, he's just come out. His brother's just got in. Now it's about me. I have to do something for myself now. My mental health is now gradually improving based on the things that I'm doing for myself. And so in September, I started putting all the things down, started writing down, creating workbooks, creating diaries and weekly planners, and exactly the same thing I created for him to help him start managing his goals and seeing his purpose and vision and mission. I started creating, and then things that I've been using for myself that are working for me, I created them as workbooks. I created books that were have lots of quotes that were helping me every single day. Then I created a book, which is that one for
this one here,
that will show people how to publish their book.
So little nuggets of gold. 5. Write and self-publish your non-fiction book from start to finish. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And in it shows you how to design the cover. Every cover of the book, I designed it myself.
That's a lovely cover.
I had to learn it. And then I learned it the same year.
You're dangerous.
And then did it, and then published the book. And it gives you instructions of every single aspect. Things that people were saying to me, but you're supposed to charge people, for workshops to learn this. It's about information in the book, information for free, and implementation for fee. But in the book, I've given you the information, I've given you the implementation.
Oh, wow.
All you just need to do is you get the book, you pay for the book, and that's it.
You're good to go.
You everything all the way to publishing. You don't have to pay anything else.
Wow. So that means that with this book, I could literally, if I have it, my heart is beating to put these ideas and thoughts I have into a book. I can literally just get the process is all here.
Everything from the beginning, from the idea to putting it together, to the order you have to put things, to how you format your book, to actually creating the cover, to getting the ISBN done, to putting it on Amazon or Lulu, and then having it printed. Everything.
Wow. I mean, I'm looking at, I'm just here, I'm looking at these, and the covers are so amazing, so bold, so well done. You're like an assassin, a secret assassin, literally, like 007. I'm just because I'm looking at here, gold number 1. Oh my gosh, these are proper books, proper. Gold number 1, standing on the shoulders of giants, empowering quotes, inspirational words of wisdom. So those are the ones that you were talking about, and you turned into one here.
The last one, this one was published this December gone.
Hey.
And what the reason was, because I was a single mom looking after 2 kids and raising them. And I know a lot of people put down single parents, especially even in the workplace and so on. So the book was to open the eye of people around the struggles and the strength that single parents have, and also to open the eye of single parents about, a lot of them want to go back to work and they feel like, I don't have any skills. You have a lot of skills, and it points out what those skills are. That you can put it in your CV and say, yeah, I have this skill.
True. So you mean as a mother, the skills that you transferable skills?
Yeah, they're all transferable skills.
Oh, shots. Oh! Louder. Oh! Okay, I'm all for transferable skills, and being a mother, you have some serious and people they don't realize it.
They don't realize
You've literally blown the trumpet and said, look, these are the transferable skills that you have. Awesome.
And the book is called
Don't Think
Because I'm a Single Mother.
Okay, anyways, it's beautiful. In your hand lies a great acorn. Use it well to turn your life into a mighty oak tree. Powerful, absolutely powerful. Every day is a blessing. Live your life in the full color. So, where'd you get your ideas from, for the designs, etc.? Where'd you get your ideas from?
Actually, as I just start creating a cover, and then things just start coming at me, and it's that creative side of me that I've been repressing for years.
Yes.
You know, I go into my element. Like recently, somebody sent me a picture of what the book cover there they were trying to use, and she said, "Oh, what's your opinion on it?" So I was able to get back to her in the evening, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't even look like a book cover." You know, I just pointed out all the things that were wrong with it, and I said to her, "Okay, can I come see, could you be able to come and see me on Friday evening? I'll meet you in the library and we can go through, and you bring your laptop and I'll show you what to do." She said, "Okay." She went off. William said he wanted to eat burgers, so he went off to go and get the burger. So I was just sitting there twiddling my thumb, and I just said, "Okay, let me just see what I can do with the cover." Within minutes, I created 5 covers.
Wow.
And then sent it
not
to
one,
her.
Not 2, not 3,
And
not
I
even
sent it
4.
to
Let's just
her.
run it up to 5. 5 covers. You were stuck, but here's 5. Wow.
I sent her the 5 cover, and I said to her, "This makes it look more professional."
Wow.
You know, this is coming from my learning about books, but a lot of people just think book cover is very simple.
Yeah.
But there's an art to it. There's so many placement where everything needs to be.
Wow.
And I know that from the publishing background.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me read the comments here. All right. All right. We got some comments here. Catherine in Manchester is connected. Good to have you with us, Catherine. Jeanette says that causes stress. I think concerning what things you're speaking about. Heather says, "Hi, Will. Good to see you and Ma today." Yeah. Jeanette from Nottingham says, "Permanently switched on adrenaline. Could have worked in your favor, it seems. Unusual though." I think something said earlier. So we have Sight from Amma from Gravesend says, "Lots of laughs, she learnt Kung Fu." Shaolin Mama. Idris from Milford says connected. Also Salt says, "Grandmaster robust." Mercy says, "Off to work. God bless you, BSF. See you tomorrow."
You too.
God bless you as well, Mercy. Great to have you with us on the show. And Anonymous says, "Please send us the details of the book about publishing Clive." Okay, so you know what? Because we kind of got an idea of your journey, and obviously we're running out of time now. We've got something special for all our listeners, right? What was it that you'd like to let them know about?
Okay, so if you want to get the books are on Amazon. So if you just go to www.amazon.com/author/OGN.
Okay.
So you can get the book. But what I wanted to do was, my goal last year was to publish 24 books, but I exceeded that. My goal this year was to help people publish their book this year. So one of the things that I wanted to do is a pilot scheme, so it's free to anybody, was to create a workshop in Wood Green Library where you can come in with your laptop. I don't want to talk to you and then you go somewhere and then you don't do any work. I want you to come and you're doing it there. And we're going to go through where you are with your book, and I can start giving you advice, and you're doing it in real time.
Wow.
I want to do it like a weekly thing, so maybe 4 weeks is stretch.
Excellent.
So help people start publishing, and it's free.
Wow. All right, now guys, there are people that do courses on it. There are people that do all these things. You have to pay for it and all the rest of it. She's after everything that she's been through, see her journey. She's become, I would say, I'm just judging by the result, a master of her craft. That's what Grace has done. She's mastered, and we keep mastering, but she's literally reached a level where she could be like, you know what, I'm competent, I'll show you what to do. You don't know what cover to use, here's 5, I just created it for you. That's the level that she's at. So I've got Pranjal here on the Breakfast Show WhatsApp line asking for the details. Do you have like an email? What's it? I'll do.
You wrote down these things.
Yeah. So we got email address here. So we got OGN. Actually, emails don't show up in the live chat, do they? So what you can do, message us in the Breakfast Show WhatsApp line, all right? Breakfast Show WhatsApp line is on your screen right now, +44 75 79 79 6845. That's +44 75 79 79 6845. And when you message us, say, yeah, can I have the details? Can I have OG's details, please? Straight out of Compton, all right. And what we'll do, we'll send you all her information to you right away, all right, guys. So don't miss out on this opportunity. If people, because we've got listeners that are from abroad, you know, like we've got South Africa here, and I'm sure that maybe when it's taking place, we can work something out for them as well.
Yeah, I'm hoping to in the future, not too long, to do a Zoom class.
Yeah.
Where people that are in other countries can be a part of it.
That's it. Not because you've been lazy, because you've been conditioned by COVID. Like, you know, even Sunday morning, like people don't turn up for service. It's like, okay, let me go service today and open a laptop and sit there. You know, like, don't exist, man. Those time pass. It ain't happening no more. All right, we can't do that. All right, so that's happening in Wood Green. Send a message to the Breakfast Show WhatsApp line. It's on your screen. Okay, Kat just took it off. It's on your screen. Message me ASAP, and then we'll send you all of OG's details and information, and she'll be very, very happy to help you, and the journey can continue with her if you are interested in publishing, and a whole host of other things that she's got to add to you. So it's absolutely awesome. OG, you're awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, like you're awesome.
It's about that potential.
That potential.
Find your potential and then go embrace it.
And
if it aligns with what your authentic self, you don't need motivation. All you're just gonna have inspiration driving you.
Wow, that's deep and profound. That changes everything. I hope we got that today. But let me just check the live chat before I go into my zone. I was just mulling over that deeply, man. I was like, wow, full of nuggets. Sight engraved and said, thank you so much. Idris says, thank you.
You're welcome.
Garo says, the video sometimes stops. Is it just me? Garo, just message me on the Breakfast Show WhatsApp line, and I'll see if we can get this up online as well to replay the program. Is it possible to Zoom? Jeanette, yeah, because Jeanette's all the way up in Nottingham, and I know Jeanette will definitely be in it. But we'll work something out. Just send your message to the Breakfast Show WhatsApp line, and you can stay connected. All right, but anyway, guys, that's it. That's the Breakfast Show today. It's been a fantastic Pursuit of Success Tuesday. Thank you for everybody who stuck with us through today and putting up with my condition. All right. And I want to thank you, Will I Am, for being with us this morning. You've been absolutely awesome.
Thanks so much for having me.
You're awesome, and you're going to be back with us on Thursday, right?
I will be.
I look forward to having you with us. Yeah, because the people they love Will I Am. They just love him. Yes. All right. And also, OG Grace, thank you for your Pursuit of Success journey today.
Thank you.
You're awesome. I just felt like if we had like dramatic background music as well with your story, like, but we don't even need it, man. And Kat, thank you for being an awesome lady of sound that you are. You're glorious. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't have your camera now. Okay. Yeah. You have to. Okay. All right, guys, I want to thank you, dear listeners, for being with us today. We'll be back tomorrow with more Breakfast Show antics from same Breakfast Show time, 7 a.m., same Breakfast Show channel, LibertyRadio.co.uk. If you want to see some more Breakfast Show flavors, even while you're out and about, visit Robust Life TV on YouTube to see some of our previous programs and shows. And other than that, we're going to be having Reconnect at 10 o'clock this morning on Liberty Radio. Then we're going to have Soul Raising Hour at 12 o'clock. So don't miss all that stuff. Your Liberty Radio fix doesn't have to end here. I wish you all a powerful and robust Tuesday. Remain constantly powerful. And until tomorrow, ciao for now. Open camera, do the wave. Ciao. Yeah, bye. Fine. Yeah, we're happy. We are happy. I'm happy.